Hi everyone, welcome to Sketching Fine Art. Today I'm just going to be doing a quick little sketch of a house, which is part of my illustrated book series. So this is just usually my basic sequence of how I kind of do these illustrations. Start off with a basic pencil sketch using a mechanical pencil. Just bring in some of the details. It's really quite, it's just really from imagination. I don't pre-plan it, I just literally just start drawing and something comes out in a kind of whimsical fashion, just the way I kind of like to draw things. So it's just bringing in some of the details and then going in with a fine liner. This is a Graphic 1 pen from the Pigman Micron pens. I think that's how you call them. I think it is by a company called Sakura, but I've been using these pens for years. They're absolutely brilliant. They've got waterproof ink in them, archival quality, excellent pens. I'll leave a link in the description below of all the materials that I've used in today's illustration. So just going in with some fine lines using a more thin fine liner of the same pen, just to bring out some of them details of the bricks. But really, what I really wanted to talk about today is watercolour. I mean, if you've never used watercolour before, or you're a bit afraid of using watercolour, you don't know how to go about it, then I would recommend you get these watercolours that I'm using here. These are the Winsor & Newton Cotman colours. This little set that I've got is just a small travel set, and it's really handy because it comes with this little brush that I'm using, and it comes in a nice palette with with 3 little wells in it where you can do some colour mixing on. And the colours that you get some decent kind of basic colours that you can build on and mix other colours with. But generally speaking, from a cost perspective, I think they're very, very effective because they're cheap, they're easily accessible, and even if you don't like watercolour after testing them out, it's not going to be much of a loss. Whereas if you buy some really, really expensive brands, or the professional grade quality watercolours, you'll end up losing a lot more money if it's something that you're not really into. So I would really suggest trying these out. Again, these are not professional grade brands, and when I talk about professional grade brands, all it is that they're not very light fast. In other words, if you're going to produce this type of work and you're going to sell it, it's not highly recommended that you use kind of, I don't really want to call them student grade, but not professional grade watercolours, purely because they're going to fade over time. And this range, the Cotman range, is kind of more geared towards that, the lower end, whereas the professional grade is kind of aimed towards, people who want to sell their art, which is why I guess they call it professional. But yeah, these are fine for practicing on, just to get used to it. I mean, in terms of pigmentation, they're not going to be as highly pigmented as the professional grade ones, but they will do. I mean, from my experience, I've been using these for a very long time as well. I've been using these for at least 4 to 5 years now, and I use them in my illustrated work that I use for digital output. So particularly this drawing that I'm doing right here, this will just get scanned into my illustrated book, and I'll just build on it. So again, it's really nicely kind of laid out, the colour in the set, and it's just so accessible. But what I will do is I'm going to be getting the full set, which I think it's about 40 to 45 colours that you get in it of this same brand, the Cotman range, and I'll do an unboxing and a full review of that to give you a bit of an indication of what it can really do. So with this drawing, I've just literally gone over with my favourite cross-hatching style with the Micron pens again, and with a bit of a cool grey marker, just gone in to give it a bit of tonal values and some shades, and then finally just finished off with a white gel pen. So I hope you enjoyed this short little brief discussion and illustration on watercolours. Hopefully you've learned something from it, or it's given you some sort of an insight, or got you excited about watercolours. So thanks so much for your time and help. Hopefully on the next couple of videos we'll be going through in a lot more depth with a watercolour and how to use them, more of a lesson tutorial style. So thanks so much for your time and help. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please also subscribe to the channel if you already haven't done so. Please share the channel with others so we can all learn from each other, and I'll see you on the next one. So take care of yourself, keep sketching, and peace.